It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is Raw Take, Episode 1. I didn't even want to add any pictures. I didn't want to do any of the bells and whistles. I just wanted to get my take out there very quickly. Because Megan Thee Stallion has an interview coming up with Gayle King. Now, with Megan Thee Stallion doing this interview with Gayle King, when I first saw it, I heard about the interview over a week ago. I heard she was going to do Gayle King. I was thinking at that time, because of the case, she probably would tell Gayle, because it's an ongoing case, you can't mention it, I don't want to talk about it. But there's a segment, and remember, it's funny the way the TV and media and marketing draw you in, because the first couple of clips they showed makes it seem as though she's just going to be talking about her life as a rapper, her life coming up, her family, right? For her family members. You didn't think that she'd be talking about the shooting. But then, Lord and behold, there are now clips out about her talking about the shooting. What this shows you is Megan Thee Stallion is now not only doubling, tripling down, she is now quadrupling down. And she's pushed all her cards to the middle of the table. Because I know for a fact, if she's doing an interview with Gayle King, I believe it's CBS, and the brand that Gayle King is, she had to tell her from the beginning, you better make sure everything you're telling me is 100% factual, because I'm not going to put my brand on the line. Okay? Gayle King got backlash the last time when she did an interview with Lisa Leslie about the death of Kobe Bryant. She received a lot of backlash, and Gayle King has been known to go against black people, and specifically black men. All right, her and Oprah Winfrey do not actually have the best track record of being on the side of black men. But who is cool with Oprah Winfrey? Beyonce. And who is Beyonce's husband? Jay-Z. And who is the head of the management company who manages Megan Thee Stallion? Jay-Z. So there's no doubt that Jay-Z arranged this interview. Since when does Gayle King do interviews with a female rapper? So one thing that I believe is now is that this next time around, but then again, I said this two appearances ago. This next time around, I think some sort of verdict's coming down. Or it seems as though like they're trying to force Tory Lanez into taking some sort of plea. Because if she is now telling the same story, she told the police, and she said that he said, Dance B. It's now out there for the public. So now what this has done is, before, it wasn't really mainstream, in my opinion. Because Megan Thee Stallion still isn't 100% mainstream, at least not until this interview. And Tory Lanez definitely isn't mainstream. So when I thought before that, you know what, the 50-year-old white person and you know, corporate America or in general population, they don't know about this shooting unless their kid knows about it and may have told them. But, you know, middle America, they didn't know about this shooting. They're going to know now. They're going to know now. And I wasn't going to watch it before because, you know, I didn't really want to hear. I'm going to definitely watch it now. And I want to see what she says, you know, in this interview, because I thought for a fact she would not talk about the incident. Now, this is why, and people get mad at me when I say it, this is why when this incident first happened, Tory Lanez had about a stretch of about 14 days after that first person of Megan said, Tory Lanez, you're going down. Tory Lanez had until then, from then until the time Megan came back on air and said he shot her, that was 2.5 weeks later. Tory Lanez had 2 weeks to say, let me clear my name right now. I know we couldn't talk about it after he got charged. They put a gag on him. But there was a 2 to 2.5 week stretch where Tory Lanez had a chance to say, no, F this. I'm clearing my name right now. I didn't shoot nobody. Let's just let that be known right now. He could have told what happened then. He chose not to. Some people saying, oh, because Rock Nation asked him not to. Well, why would you trust Rock Nation? You're saying you never trusted him all along. So if you said Rock Nation said don't say anything, they'll straighten it out. Why would you trust Rock Nation? Knowing how they get down. So this is a quadruple down. She is pushing her chips to the middle of the table and she's saying, this is what happened. I don't care what Tory Lanez is telling y'all. So we're going to see. I for one, is shocked that she's talking about the case on Gayle King, but I think Megan is seeing what's going on social media, and Jay-Z and the team probably said, address that. And I'm sure she's going to talk about it. I'm sure she's going to talk about the things she sees on social media. She's going to put it out there, how people are accusing her of lying. Watch. Blogs and websites are calling her Megan Smollett. She's going to mention it. I'm telling you. She's going to mention it. She's going to say, well, why would I lie about getting shot? You have to ask yourself, why would she lie? You have to ask yourself, why would Tory lie? Well, Tory lied because he shot her. Why would Tory shoot her? Why would he not take a plea? That's another question you have to ask. If Tory knows that he shot her, and he knows eventually it's going to come out, why wouldn't he just take a plea? So, like I said, the most bizarre case I've ever seen. And we're going to find out, what is your take on Megan quadrupling down? Because if she's lying and she's going to go on public television and lie, oh, man, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough call. We have to see. Like I said, we have to see what happened. I still believe, I'm still standing on what I thought was going to happen. I still think in the end, they're going to say not enough evidence. And then that way, since she's went on public television, this is just marketing and PR stuff. Brilliant marketing and PR. They're going to say, why would Megan go on public TV and do all these things and risk ruining her career if she knew she was lying? So it's going to come out. Not enough evidence because the evidence got lost by the hospital. This way, Megan doesn't look like a liar. Tory doesn't look like, he did it. He won't be doing any jail time. And we will be looking at a situation where we will probably never know what happened. It's just going to be her word versus his word. So we're going to see what happens. That Gayle King interview, I believe it's tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm still waiting. I'm going to wait and see. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.